Leave that in there. Leave it in. If I can hear it, it's staying in.
Why are you clapping?
Hey guys, welcome back to August Love Story, the channel. My name is Artika. I said that really hard.
You did, and you had to breathe hard too.
Yep. What is that? Oh, tape.
That's another way to tell y'all we have kids. I'm Tommy, by the way.
Today we are reviewing, what's the name of that show? Married at First Sight, season 19, episode 4. The episode is titled Falling for You. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell. All right. So I took terrible notes, but I did them by couple / when the ladies all got together. I feel weird calling them girls because
we got a mature crowd.
We do. And the guys all got together. So starting off, Belinda and Chad. I wrote the least about them.
Belinda and Chad. Yeah, I did too.
Belinda don't like Chad.
I don't think so. I think Chad is like not her cup of tea, but she like, I'm on the show, I'm gonna try it.
You know, it didn't work with Jesse.
I feel like, and this is
the first time we've gotten to see the ex, like an actual ex.
Yeah. Because this is the first time they like got people that have been divorced.
That too.
And older people. But no.
Nothing.
But no, what was I finna say? She seems to me, and I may be reaching with this one, but she seems to me to not know how bad she is. You know what I'm saying? Like how pretty she is. Because she was like the baseball player's wife or the kid's mom. But she was never Belinda.
I feel like that's
the baddie.
Me. I feel like that's me.
And we talked about that too. I said, I never want you to feel that way because I want to be the cheerleader for you. I want to be the guy that supports you 100%.
These kids are in the background screaming.
But anyway, it's not about us. It's about them.
No. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I feel her. I understand because it's so easy to become that person. And I'm sure because they like got pregnant right out of high school, it was very easy for her to lose herself in being the twins' mom. I don't know if it was more kids after the twins. My grandma always said, don't do it if they come out in twos. Just stop. Like, that's it.
That's it.
But,
no more, see more.
Right. But, yeah. I don't know. I just don't know. But, she was standing in the store while they were there looking at a hat. She put it on and she kept saying, Belinda Williams. Like she was trying to figure out if she was going to really be Belinda Williams or if she was going to say who she was. Because nobody's filed any paperwork to change their name yet. And at 8 weeks, I wouldn't have done it either.
This is only day 3.
That's what I'm saying. But in the 8 weeks before decision day, I don't think that would have been a decision that I would have made. I was sure about you, and it took me like 2 months to go to the Social Security office. So I know for somebody that I've never met before, bruh, I'm staying my maiden name. I'll let you when we figure this thing out.
One thing that stood out to me was the idea or the fact that he's spending money on her. And
I don't think he bought that ring.
I honestly don't know. But I feel like his thing is going to be, I'm going to leave with my money, for her and stuff like that. So I think that's going to be a big issue when it comes to things because, I mean, that's one aspect of things. But she definitely not with you because of the money because
she didn't know you had
money. She
money.
really just rolling the dice and see what happens.
Now, the scary part of Chad is that she's wife number 4.
Yeah.
the good part that she doesn't have to worry about like Rhonda is that he seems to live alone and it's not any like crazy circumstances outside the fact that he has 3 ex-wives.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
That's really all I got for them.
He bought her this $69 hat. Apparently 69 was a magic number. She tells him she doesn't want him to think that she's there for him to buy her things, and then they go have drinks. She tells him while they're on this drink date that she wants to see his romantic side. And sidebar, that is one of my favorite things about going to a resort is that you could just go sit, look at some water, and have a drink.
Yeah.
And it is perfectly normal for your day.
Yeah.
Let's see who I wrote the least about next.
Oh, we got to do our predictions this episode too.
I'm not going to figure out who I wrote the least about next. Let's just jump over to Rhonda and Pat. They were next on my paper.
Mine too.
Okay. So Rhonda and Pat are attempting to get to know each other, or Rhonda's trying to get to know Pat, and she wants Pat to try to get to know her, but Pat wants to talk about Pat and not Rhonda.
Yeah.
So over breakfast, they talk about movies. They talk about liking documentaries and rom-coms, and he's really into space, which he works in that field.
Yeah.
I guess he could be who I talk to about the planet that's number water.
Mm-hmm.
Rhonda seemed like she was very bored talking to him, and she said that he's great about talking about himself, but he doesn't ask questions to get to know her. He kept flipping every conversation that she had to express herself, to tell something about him. And I was like, I can see where you're going with this, but I also feel like it has to be a give and take.
Yeah.
Like I'm asking you something about you, but I can also in turn tell you something about me if it fits the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she's feeling like it doesn't fit the conversation.
I just think it happens every year. The people that we see and that's on this show don't have good conversational skills. Mm-hmm. And we see it a lot from a person in each of one of these things. You just have to show that you're interested in finding out, because that's what I felt like Rhonda was saying. It was like, hey, just be interested in what I'm saying. Because the fact that he just didn't hear her say, she leaves the TV on and the lights on because she was robbed one time. Mm-hmm. And he just was like, I like this bread.
Yeah. When she said that, I was like, man, as a person who's been robbed, not in my house, obviously, but a person that has like been held up at gunpoint. If I tell people that, they're always like, oh my God, what happened? There's more to the story.
Right.
Because there's questions that follow.
Right. Because the simple things, like when somebody broke into my apartment at one time, it's now I move a certain way. Mm-hmm. You know?
I just hit my whole face on this microphone.
It's crazy. And for him not to just pay attention to what she was saying and then just say, hey, well, let's talk about this a little bit more. Are you okay now? You know, type of thing. Because I look at conversations as being so easy that once you find that thing, the easiest thing to ask somebody, what type of music you listen to? Mm-hmm. Oh,
except for if you Clarence.
Why Clarence?
Brittany's dad. Because he led with religion and it didn't work out for him.
Sometimes you just got to stay away from certain conversations.
You like dominoes.
You play dominoes?
He told her that he feels like he needs to feel the quiet spaces, and that's why he just like skips to the next thing. But it's like you can feel the quiet spaces if that's your thing, but fill them with things that are quality conversation and not just fill the spaces. Because like you said, she says, I leave the TV on. We've already talked about what types of TV shows she likes. You could ask additional questions like, oh my God, what did they take? Something. I don't know. Like figure out something, but it's just he wasn't trying to do that. Mm-mm. They have another conversation about her wanting her name to have been Jennifer when she was a kid. And he starts talking about playing with G.I. Joes. And she was like, you keep bringing it back to you. He did. I don't know I can't remember how that conversation got there, but she started talking about her family and growing up and how everything was, and she starts crying. And he did comfort her a little bit through that.
Yeah.
And then the last thing that I wrote down was that they went and had meditation in the forest and told each other that they love each other.
Now, the speed that they're going in is not surprising to me because of
they're in
their
60s,
age.
or
she's 63 and he's 59.
They basically in their 60s.
Right. It's everything is like everything that they're going through is not surprising at all to me.
They're like, I got about 10 good years in me.
Y'all excuse me if I'm yelling because I feel like I'm trying to talk over these kids.
Yeah, but they're leaving us alone, so we're working with it.
We're gonna work through this thing.
Actually, let's go back before we can do the predictions after each couple. So Belinda and Chad.
No.
Same here. Rhonda and Pat.
No.
Same here. All right, so Megan and Derek.
No.
Oh, well, I was gonna say let's at least talk about them, but you said no about them. I think Megan and Derek could work if they could figure out a common ground, because they could be that boring couple. What was that boring couple name that slid under the radar?
From Philly,
I think so,
or Chicago. They were Chicago. Remember. I don't know. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, they had a baby recently.
They did. They was just boring, quiet, and and off the show. Mm-hmm. I ain't been seen from since.
So Megan and Derek talk about it being crazy that they're nervous, and that they're married. And Megan says that she's nervous to share her purchase histories with Derek because Amazon come to her house every day. It's like, I think that y'all are in a financial position that nobody's going to be like, stop ordering stuff off of Amazon. Mm-hmm. At least the way that they portray it. They go have lunch, and over lunch they talk about her being okay with giving up control in her personal life because she has to have so much control in her professional life. And she's like, I'm okay. Like,
when she said that, I was like, no, you're not. We're creatures of like what our environment, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, your mom was so negative. I'm not saying you're a negative person, mm-hmm. but I am saying that you have a controlling factor in your life. Mm-hmm. And that's what's gonna be the thing. You're not gonna be able to control some form of it, mm-hmm. and it's gonna bother you. That's what it seems like to me. And I'm like, I'm looking at her mom. I'm like, some form or fashion, your mom is gonna come out on this show.
My mama already came out on this show. Just not out of her mouth. Yeah. I don't know. Because
her mom rubbed me the wrong way in this
Some
situation.
people act just like their moms, and some people are like, I don't want to be anything like my mom.
Yeah.
She might be, I don't want to be anything like my mom.
It could, but it's the small things we don't notice. Mm-hmm. Like you and your mama both drop food.
Okay.
Y'all probably never noticed that until I said something.
No, we noticed it.
Both of y'all be like, when you eat, I'll be like, dang, both of y'all need a bill.
A white shirt, hate to see us coming.
Anyway, man.
I survived our wedding day, though.
You did.
I ain't drunk no food that day.
You did. You had a bill bone, too.
Did I?
You put the little thing up there.
Okay.
That's funny.
Derek
man.
feels like he's asking questions about her and she isn't reciprocating. And I agree, like at least in the instance that they showed us, there was no reciprocating there. He's trying to figure out if she just doesn't want to know more or if this is how she communicates. I think that it's just how she communicates. Mm-hmm. Because she seems to really like him, at least in all of her confessionals. And I don't feel like she's one of those people that's pretending to like the other person. Like, I think she really likes him. Excuse me. But she's just not sure how to get more. Derek says he found that he and Pat are having the same issues. So he's trying to combat this issue while they're doing water sports. They started talking to each other after she fell in and he jumped in. and she said she felt ambushed and she was pissed off.
He said, I want you to get to know me. And she got mad because of that. Because she felt like she was doing it.
Mm-hmm. I didn't write that part down. I put they both feel like they haven't been able to share more about themselves with each other.
And again, I think that comes from a learning to communicate with each other. Mm-hmm. But like, I get her saying, because she said at some point she wanted to take it, like just go with the flow, take it easy. You know, what comes, just accept what comes and, you know, and stuff like that. And I was like, I get that. Mm-hmm. But you have to have some type of intention on getting to know the person and have conversation, because those open, closed-ended questions don't allow that. Mm-hmm. But you don't have to feel the blank noise. I was like, the whole time, especially with Brittany and Will, I was like, experience is going to have conversations.
Brittany and Will get on my nerves.
I know we're probably going to talk about them last or second or next, one or two. Yeah. But it's that thing with Derek and Megan during this conversation when they was on the paddle boats and stuff was you have this conversation, but just talk about what you're doing.
Or, oh my God, I've done this before. The last time I did it was in Jamaica.
Right.
Or, oh my God, I've never done this before. I've always wanted to go on
all those things lead to another conversation, another question, and something else to find out about a person. You don't have to ask a person, hey, what's your favorite color? What do you like to eat?
It makes me wonder how terrible were they at getting to know people
like
that made them end up on this show. Yeah. Because there's one thing about you and I both. We're great wing people. Mm-hmm. And being great wing people is literally just talking. Yeah. And it's talking with the intention of, I'm not even trying to talk to you.
Right.
I just try to find out as much about you to see if you like my friend over here. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, use that, except for you, the friend.
It was so funny, man. It's like my boy Vic, I was the wingman of the year.
Let's not talk about Vic today.
Vic is a mofo, though. I love him to death.
Let's not talk about Vic today.
But but it's like just being able to have that conversation with the opposite sex or somebody that you're like actually interested in. Mm-hmm. And being able to say, okay, well, I want to get to know you, and this is how. It's through experiences.
Right.
So I think he misjudged it by saying that, like right then and there. But I also think it was fair for him to say that, you know, in a sense, but it wasn't conversational. It was kind of like, you're not doing this. And I suffer from that with you sometimes. But it's just a matter of how do you flip that conversation to be like, oh, okay, we're out here doing this. I want to tell you something about myself. You don't even have to act, like, just have the conversation, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's pretty much all I have.
Them. You know what we forgot to talk about? Chad got Belinda a ring. Oh, we did talk about it. I mean, not Chad got Belinda a ring. We haven't gotten to them yet. So they're next.
Okay.
Jalen and Josh. Jalen.
Before anything, I think he's another money man.
Uh-huh.
He's going to show.
He was I was poor.
Yeah.
And now I'm not. You can't. And his is the thing. Like, you know how I always yell about the guys. It's like, she a gold digger, but they make $7.50 an hour. Mm-hmm. Okay, so he doesn't make $7.50 an hour, obviously. Yeah. But he immediately was like, hey, I need you to sign a post-nup. And also...
That was this episode?
No. That was one of the first
the last episode, yeah.
Once you sign this post-nup,
the last 3.
However, and comma, I'm also going to buy you a huge ring. So it's like, I have to lead with my money because, I got some. But also, don't talk about my money because if you want it, that's wrong too. Mm. So it's like, it's a weird space to be in.
I always find it weird when people try to impress other people with money.
But people do it.
They do it. But I just find that to be weird. Mm-hmm. Because I don't think that makes you better or less than a person. Mm-hmm. I just think that you have a better tool. It's like somebody using a used saw versus a brand new saw. Mm-hmm. Still gonna cut the wood. Mm-hmm. You know?
Or it should.
It should. You know, you might have to tinker with something over here with the old one, but the new one should come out the box. Little calibration, you good to go.
All right, woodworker.
Anyway, I need to build something, man. I'm itching to build something.
So Jalen and Josh. Jalen is an not Jalen. Josh is an outdoorsy type, so he wants to do something in nature.
She
was like, I don't want to go outside.
Right. Bugs. Yeah.
He actually, we didn't see this in the first 3 episodes, but he invited her to Burning Man festival, gave her a ticket for it on there, like as his wedding gift to her. And I was like, that sounds disgusting. Like, I love a music festival, right? I don't want to be there stuck, no hotel, nowhere to shower.
That's a different type of festival.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he's talking about. Like, I love a music festival. I like them. I want to go home or go to my hotel. When the lights stop at 11, all right, y'all, I'll see y'all in the morning. Yeah. I'm about to go shower.
I'm outside. I'm out of my, I can party all night stage,
we definitely
of my life. Like, shoot, man, about 11 o'clock. Be like, all right, guys, I want to wind this thing on down. No, like when he said that, because he was like, yeah, we can go here, we can do that. I was like, maybe she goes one time, but that's not a the next time it rolls around, she going type of thing.
If he gave her a ticket to Burning Man is coming up.
I didn't go this.
Okay.
They take a date on a boat and they explore nature. They on the water, they ended up getting close enough to feed a monkey. I was like, that's an excursion I would want to go to, and I'd be pissed off if I didn't get guaranteed a monkey. Come here, little baby. Come eat this corn or whatever I got and go on about your business. Just want to say I did it.
Mm-hmm.
So they end up getting dressed the next day to go on another mystery excursion. He keep pulling this girl out to the woods. So this time they are going in the rainforest to the top of the rainforest to see the Panama Canal from like an aerial view.
Yeah.
And first off, he should have told her, hey, we're going on an outdoors excursion, because she had on them shoes that...
She had on short. I know them mosquitoes tearing their butt up.
She had on the shoes that Monica was wearing when she only wanted to make things right before he walked out her life.
No, she didn't.
She did.
She had some heels on, but they wasn't those.
They was those. Yes, they were. They was some shoes Monica had on.
Oh,
I'm going to find it and I'm going to make that part of the thumbnail.
Big,
I'm not gonna. We will not have Monica slander here.
No, I'm not slandering her.
Don't talk about Monica feet.
Them shoes made her feet look real big.
No, man. Monica slander. They get to the top. He tell her that something was bothering him because it was too small, and he gives her an engagement ring, or it is the engagement ring, but obviously they got them backwards. They got the band and then the ring.
Yeah.
It was a nice ring. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna lie to you though. As a jewelry girl, it was either moissanite or not a real ring, because the stone was just too clear and too big to spend that kind of money to get that type of stone on a person that you don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, who was it? James Avery that did that one season of Married at First Sight and gave everybody rings. They might be back at it again.
Oh yeah.
And we just haven't gotten the product placement yet.
Yeah. Because the other ones, I honestly, man, I think it's a great gesture, right?
Yeah,
fair gesture, but I just feel like it's a I got money type of thing.
Mm-hmm. It's also an ADT commercial, so there's that.
Okay. I hated it when they had them commercials. Like,
I'm gonna look at the credits to see if they sponsored rings.
Yeah,
I'll try to do that tomorrow. It won't obviously be in this episode.
She showed it off like, look at my ring.
Look at what my man got me.
Rhonda looked at her like, you got a ring. I like Rhonda though.
Mm-hmm. What you do for it? Huh?
We did find out at the little girls thing
Everybody
had sex. Were you gonna talk about that? Because
I wouldn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody had sex, and I was like, that was fast.
I think this is the first for us.
This is definitely a first that like everybody gonna hit the thing. Yeah.
On the honeymoon.
On the honeymoon.
Well, by the honeymoon.
Well, on the honeymoon. Who did something? Oh, they wasn't on the honeymoon.
Jalen and Josh was before the honeymoon.
Anyway.
So was Rhonda them. They did. That one night.
They did.
Let me see if there's anything
They're
that I wrote down.
the only ones that I thought that would move very fast.
I thought Belinda was gonna be hesitant and be like, "Can't do it."
I thought she was too, but I think she's like, my daughter's doing it, so I'm a give it a go.
Yeah, there was nothing else in that conversation.
I didn't have a lot to say about this.
No. I was talking about from when they got together as the men and the women.
I didn't even write anything.
I did, but I didn't.
I thought they had a good conversation, and I thought it was good advice.
I just didn't think enough to write it down.
Right, I didn't. Yeah, because I was like, this is nah.
Last couple, Brittany and Will.
Now I wrote a lot about this.
I did too.
I wrote quite a bit.
Not a lot, just 2 paragraphs.
It was more than everybody else.
So I wrote that they got a couples massage, and she said she thought that it would be romantic. She was like, the massage was good. I was like, what about a couples massage made you think that it was going to be romance? Because the person massaging you was not the person you're in the relationship with.
Don't even care.
Could care less. Less.
It made me think of this video I seen, and I know it's completely off topic, about the you know, when you go to haunted houses, we always show what the customers doing, and you see the videos, but you never see the videos of the people that's actually working at the haunted house.
They be like,
was so funny.
Here they come.
And somebody always trying to fight them folks, man.
For no reason. So they went to dinner and they were very awkward about her orange shirt. I was like, what is it about y'all that y'all just keep having these awkward moments? Because like, okay, Tommy and I are awkward together, right?
Are we?
I think we have our moments.
Who you think the cool one between us?
Obviously me.
I thought it was me.
Your classmates proved that it was me.
I really thought it was me.
Okay. You can be as cool as you want to.
Yeah.
I'm awkward though.
I'm cooler than the polar bear's toenail.
Okay. I'll give it to you. I'll let you have it. She said that she noticed that he was a bit distant and she opened up to him, or I don't know if it was to him or to us, about previously having relations, I don't remember what word she did use, with a guy and then him immediately becoming distant after it. And she said she felt that with him. They talked about previous relationships and things that she appreciated. She says that she likes that things are moving quickly. She likes when they move quickly because she doesn't have the time to like think, oh my God, this is wrong. Mm-hmm. She asked him, does it take him long to open up to others? And he didn't get to answer because I don't know how they got into this little back and forth in the middle of that.
At the dinner?
Yeah.
What I see is it's something lacking in in the way that he talked with her. It's like pieces are missing in their conversation.
So one of the things that they said before she stormed off at the end of the episode.
Take it back downstairs, man. Take it back down there.
Why? Clyde has a beach ball. One of the things before she stormed off and went to the lobby to eat chicken tenders, after she said she was taking a shower, was that he said that unless he has really strong feelings about it, he's kind of indifferent.
Yeah.
She doesn't like his indifference.
Yeah.
And sometimes, not gonna lie to you, sometimes having a spouse who is indifferent to a lot of things is convenient for you. Mm-hmm. Because there are a lot of things that you, without a doubt, know that I just don't care one way or the other. Mm-hmm. And same for you, like the inverse. I know it's things that you just don't care about. And those are things that we make very easy decisions on because it's what I want or it's what you want. And we know the other person's not gonna complain about it. I think she needs to figure out how to let that go.
Yeah, I think she's bringing an expectation of him into the relationship, and she shouldn't. I think she kind of got to try to enjoy the moment. Like, yeah, I think he did. He has to reassure her that we're in this thing together.
Yeah, so the after sex conversation absolutely has paralyzed them.
Right.
And I don't know if they're having conversations when the cameras are on, but they need to fix that.
Right.
Like, that's one of the things. Now, she got to not storm out because she in her feelings.
Yeah, that's the worst thing. And it's why you're in your in her feelings. You know what I'm saying? It's you understand, you see the conversation that you're having with him and what's going on and what's happening. You have to be in it. Because it's too soon to be like, well, I'm gonna just get mad and storm off, and it's nowhere for you to go.
I don't think I've ever, like, day 3 of dating a guy being like, ugh, I'm leaving.
Right, because if you were, that'd be it. Like, why I have nothing invested. But on this, you're in a show, you're in it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you haven't given the opportunity for this thing to work out. So it's like being in that thing and, you know, trying to navigate this situation that y'all in. You have to understand that you're not gonna know everything. You're not gonna know how they move, how they react. Tell them what you want, what you need in that moment. Yeah. And try to meet them where they are, because I'm sorry, talking to him, like how he was talking, and he was so nonchalant about a lot of things. Yeah, I can see how you get mad, but you have to figure out how to navigate that part.
That then turns into figuring out my mission. If I thought I liked this guy, which she liked him enough to have sex with.
Right.
Bro, what is it that you care about? Obviously, vocabulary.
Right. Because that would have been something I would have picked up on. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk about your job. Talk about what you did. Talk about when you played sports. You know, do you miss it? Talk about the fact that you have a vocabulary like this. Because you use words that people don't. You use college words in regular conversation. And then it can be that running joke. And that's the thing. I don't think, like, bro, if you get them laughing, everything else, you can't be mad at somebody laughing.
Well, that's why he's single, or was single.
Right.
He said he wants to talk about things in the moment, and he would like for her to ask questions to him. Brittany tells him that she feels like he's reserved, and she's the one asking all the questions. And he was like, but you're not doing that at all. And he told her that you need to stop asking surface questions. And she said she needs someone who can communicate. I don't know how you get to, I hated my 3rd grade classmate because he said something to me on the 5th day of school. I don't know how you get there on day 5.
I don't know.
I feel like Tommy and I have known each other since we were 18 years old, and we are still finding out things about each other. I don't want to say daily, but absolutely, we're still finding out things about each other. And it's just one of those things that you learn that you're never going to fully know a person because you guys don't have all of the same shared experiences. And even if you do, one thing in particular that sticks out is there was one night in college that Tommy and I were at the same place at the same time and did not know it. And it's just one of those running jokes that we have now about the situation. We don't talk about it a lot, but it's just one of those things. Yeah. So in the process of them saying that, or her saying she needs someone to communicate with, he has an aside with production, and he says that she's very particular and he isn't. And she was like, I'm going to end this conversation and I'm going to go take a shower. He was like, I think I'm going to take a shower too. And then she left and she went to the lobby and sat down and looked sad.
And had some chicken.
And ate some chicken tenders.
Was it chicken tenders?
I think that's what they said she had. And he was like, she didn't say what she needed when she left. And there's a reason that she left. And if you can't communicate to me the reason that you're leaving, why am I going to chase you down to see what the reason is? And I was like, this is what's going to hinder y'all.
But the right thing to do was for him to go down there and sit with her and talk to her.
That's one of those times that, remember when production stepped in the David Madison, the love square that was really just ponytail David.
I know who you talking
Production stepped in and was like, you need to go tell her now.
Yeah.
They need to step in that moment. Like, not just because you need to actually do this, but because it also makes for good TV. Let us watch conflict and let us watch conflict be resolved. Mm-hmm. Because again, as people who can communicate with our spouse, we also know that there is a way to easily communicate and that you can fix this. You might not be able to fix the overall.
What is so hard it got?
Don't do that. Don't do that. You might be able to, might not be able to fix all of your communication issues, but you can resolve this communication issue. And that's all you can hope for at the end of that day is let's resolve today's issue.
What I'm still saying. If we go in, they get some premarital counseling. Mm-hmm. They can do it as a group.
Mm-hmm. Well, I ain't premarital like this.
No, I'm just saying, like, right. But get some type of premarital, like, through the show.
Mm-hmm. I just hate that we watch every season somebody have some type of big honeymoon blow up. And it's like, this could have been resolved if y'all just talked.
Right.
And I'm not saying that you're going to end up together.
Right. But we're expecting people who, like for us, we work on our communication where we don't have it all together.
We don't. I've never said that we do, but it's one of those things where you, as you like to say, you table it and you have to come back to it.
Right.
But in this moment, you go downstairs, you eat your chicken, you calm down, and I'm gonna come in and be like, "Hey."
But at this juncture, right, in their relationship, it seems like every little thing is going to be the explosion. Mm-hmm. Like we've gotten it where we have time together. Mm-hmm. We've had time together, and we've had time to kind of figure out how we like to communicate with each other. And it's always a work in progress. But if you're in the beginning of this thing and you can't figure it out, because you don't have the time to say, oh, I really like her. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to try to work on that because I like her. Then you got something there. So it's hard when they are already starting off having tough conversations. Yeah. So
I agree. So Brittany and Will, yes or no?
No.
And then Jalen and Josh, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. So I say yes for Jalen and Josh. I also say no for Brittany and Will. We both said no for Belinda and Chad. We both said no for Rhonda and Pat. And then you said no, and I said yes for Megan and Derek. Yeah. So that's everybody. That's our predictions. I'm going to try to make a graphic. We're going to see how that goes. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. I feel like I am yelling over my child. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, turn on the notification bell, and comment down below your predictions for the couples of this season. We'll see you guys on Thursday if you are part of our members only for lovers only. And we'll see you on Saturday for Love Brew. And hopefully y'all will see me before then. Either one of those for Real Housewives of Potomac, because I got to still watch the episode.
Yeah.
It's been real. It's been fun. I can't say it's been real fun with these kids screaming in the background.
No.
We'll see y'all later.
Peace.
Bye.